where in Ohio?
In Cincinnati.
I was born in Akron.
Oh, wow.
And that's
okay,
why
very
I
close.
went to California.
Yeah, very close. That's so interesting. Yeah, so my parents moved to California when I was 3.
Huh.
And then the only time I left California to live was when I went to England for 5 years. And that was because my father he was working for a company over there. So for so long that they said, well, send my family or I'm not going back. So we all went over there, and I ended up staying because I was having so much fun.
Yes.
And, so I'm used to the beautiful Southern California climate.
Yeah.
So I don't do real well in the cold weather.
You know, I've been back for a number of years now, and I still don't like it. I have to really bundle up. You know, it's funny, though, when I first moved to California, I remember I always lived up north, though. The furthest south I lived was in Palm Desert.
Okay.
And
that's beautiful.
Yeah, I loved it there. And my son lives in Long Beach now, though. But when I first went to California, I remember seeing everybody in down jackets and scarves and hats, and I was like in cutoffs and a T-shirt. I'm thinking, wow, they think this is cool.
To the climate,
right? Right, and it didn't take long, though, till I was one of them. And I really loved California. I felt more at home in California than I ever have back here mentally, I think. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's something to be said for sunlight. I know there's some disease where people have to have the light and the sun. And
right.
I remember living in England, 9 months out of the year, the sun doesn't shine over there.
Yeah.
It's overcast and cloudy. So I remember when I first came back to California, I'd have to wear sunglasses when I'd leave the house because the sun was so bright. I'd get a headache from the sun. I hadn't seen it for so long.
Right.
Oh, gosh.
But it feels so good, and I think that's why people stay in better shape on the West Coast is because you wear less clothes all summer, all the time, I mean. Here, everybody freaks out. Oh, it's almost summer. I better lose 20 pounds.
Right. You don't have that. No, that's not an option really here.
That's absolutely right. Yep, it's funny. It's really funny. Just the whole feel. It really took me a long time to get used to it. And when I moved up to Michigan, I've been here for 9 years now. I had to get used to this all over again because, again, it's further away from the equator
right.
than Ohio was.
Yeah.
Right. So go on.
I was going to say it's a beautiful country, though, right? I mean, the scenery is gorgeous.
Right. And I do so love spring, watching the bulbs emerge. But up north in California, we had 3 seasons. And I lived in places that I could see the snow, but I didn't have to deal with it.
Right. So if I desired to go see the
it's
snow.
It's a big if there.
It's about an hour away. But no, thank you.
Right. People would always say, "Oh, let's go skiing and stuff." And no, thanks. Been there.
Yeah.
It's funny.
My gosh.
It's funny.
Yeah. I don't know if it's because I'm an Aries or not, but I like to be on solid ground, and snow is slippery, so
yes.
I'm good.
Oh, you should see it here today in April. It's like, oh, come on, Mother Nature is playing a cruel joke on us, I think. So I really am so grateful for you taking time out of your very busy schedule to visit with us, and I hope that you'll come on often because what you say is the absolute truth, and you say it in a way that is easy for everybody to understand, and I hope that it rings true with the people that hear you speak, how important it is to have a vision statement and a vision story and to live with it. Yes.
Right. It's like my boyfriend says, dream until your dreams come true.
Right. Aw, I love that. Oh, that's what I'm going to call this segment. dream until your dream comes true. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Beautiful.
leave us with a little bit of wisdom, and then again, give us the links for your book on Amazon.
Okay. Well, I just say, most importantly, tune in to your higher guidance, follow your intuition, and then let the baby steps appear to you and take them. You will be rewarded in ways that you can only imagine right now. And as far as getting hold of me, you can always reach out at my 800 number, which is 800-711-4346, or you can go to my website, lifecoachtrainingonline.com. And the book on Amazon is The Power of Coaching, Manifesting Transformation in the World.
Thank you so much. That's Barbara Wainwright, and thank you from the bottom of my heart for being with me today.
Oh, it was my pleasure and a true honor, and I would look forward to doing this again anytime.
Oh, goody. Thank you.
All right.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You too. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. So, that was Barbara Wainwright. Again, that was the first school that I ever went to become a coach. And that vision story that I wrote during that first class came true for me. And that as a coach, that's what we want for you. We, like Barbara said, it's so important to get in touch with what you really want. Be grateful for what you have, but get in touch with what you really want, what resonates with you deep into your soul, and write it down. That's the first step in making it real. And that's how I coach to this day. It's such a big tool in my coaching tool belt, writing that vision story and having it become one with you. Learn how you learn by experimenting and see what holds true for you, what helps you retain information the most. And that's the way to make your dreams come true. That's the way to make your truth come true. And that's so important. Like Barbara said, you have to start learning to trust your intuition, to trust your inner guidance, which we have a show by the name of that coming up at 4 o'clock today. What a coincidence. And to reprogram the negative messages that you tell yourself. That was something that Barbara said, that it is so important for you to get on that right path to begin with, to live a happy life, to live the life that you were meant to live, and to not settle, to be happy. Everybody deserves to be happy, and you do too. So again, that was Barbara Wainwright, and find her on Facebook. She's a really, really cool person, and it amazes me how our philosophies are so in alignment, and that's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence that I found that school to begin with. It's little signs like that. She told you to be aware of those little signs. No matter how you see them, some people see something shiny. Some people just feel it. It's start being aware of those things. And another thing that I love that she said was ask for validation by a penny or a light to flicker. And you'll get it. You'll get it. And it doesn't really matter what you believe in. If you believe in the universe, if you call it that, if you call it God, if what feels right to you will give you a sign. It's like praying. So don't think that it's all woo-woo stuff. It's not. It's learning how to tune into your highest self. And that's really what it's all about. And that's the message I'm going to leave with you today. And Dream until your dreams come true. That was Barbara Wainwright. Thank you for listening to Diva Dialogue. This is Coach Deb. I'm available for private coaching as well as group speaking engagements and right here on the radio. So make sure that you tune in often, go to the archives, listen to our other guests and hosts, because we all have a message. And one of those messages might be exactly what you need to hear right now. Thanks again to Barbara Wainwright, and this is Coach Deb signing off. Have a blessed day.